Hello viewers and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be playing a legendary game called Age of War. It is one of the best, oldest Flash games that have been made and is a part of everyone's childhood. Plus, it has been suggested to me, so I figured why not try it out. We're going to be playing Impossible because unfortunately I do not have a supply of breast milk to play normal. So what are the goals here? Well, we're going to try to win on Impossible. I'll show you how to do it, and I do presume we are gonna get hit with a wave of nostalgia. So wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the video. So I instantly graded by two sides, two Ks with 500 HP. This is the enemy base, this is your base. You can spawn units here, put towers, sell towers, well turrets, duh, or add an extra turret spot. So what I'm going to do now is use my special ability, which is not hitting anyone. Wow, I'm getting... oh, okay, at least I got a few. So what we're going to do is put an egg throwing tower, or turret, excuse me, dear Age of War purists. Yeah, my caveman just got massacred there. And it will passively defend my base when the enemy gets close enough. So what I'm going to do is farm gold this way, by sending my own caveman to fight the enemy's caveman. And the turret is going to wear my opponent's caveman down. When we get the opportunity, we're going to use our special ability. So as you can see here, the turret is just a chicken getting hit by a hammer repeatedly and just spitting eggs out, which is probably a little bit painful, but it is what it is. Probably the first case of beating your own cock. So yes, the special ability is going to help us out quite a bit because it kills our enemies. And what the Impossible difficulty does, it gives enemies much more HP and makes them deal much more damage to my soldiers, so to speak. So yeah, Impossible difficulty is a bit annoying to beat, however, I can spawn clubmen to do the dirty work for me. Plus have a turret helping me out in the meantime, so that's nice. We're not going to bother with any other units, we're just going to keep spamming the clubmen and hope for the best. And in the meantime, prepare for the worst. Okay, let's make a few clubmen, and now they're sending in the Dino Riders. We're going to hold off on our special ability for a bit until more Dino Riders spawn, so I can extract more use out of killing them.
Double kill!
Oh, that was a draw. Okay, so let's use the special ability now. As you can see, it takes more than one meteor to kill the Dino Riders now, so they are quite sturdy on Impossible mode, to put it lightly. So they're getting awfully close to my base, so I'm going to make a few more clubmen to hold them off. Yeah, I'm not getting very good RNG here, unfortunately, but I'm trying. What I would like to do is expand my turret tower to host more chicken turrets, because more chicken turrets are better than one, let me tell you what. So once they will send in a few more units, I'm going to use the meteor special ability, and there we go. Unfortunately, it is random, so sometimes it will just miss everything. And in other cases, it can do well. So let's add an extra turret at this rate. Okay, excellent. And let's use our special ability again to get the money for the second chicken turret, which is called the egg automatic. As you can see here, we're faring a little bit better with two egg automatics. So soon enough, my opponent should start sending out knights on horses as like a heavy special unit, which would be the Dino Rider for me. Yep, there we go. They're going to give us a lot of gold when I beat them, so I better hope they spawn a lot of them, because I need all those turret spaces that I can afford. But we have almost 2k now, and we need 3 for the next turret spot. So we are making progress. And oh crap, they have made it to the next stage. That is not good. Yeah, so in the Renaissance stage, what I would, I guess, suggest is making a lot of clubmen, since the enemy, besides sending in sword-wielding people, they're going to start sending out boyos with muskets. And if you don't have enough clubmen, they're going to start overwhelming you without much trouble. So 3 egg automatics are not doing too horribly against these dudes. And the first musketeer is there, which is very scary for me, because my base does not have a lot of HP as it is. There's a very huge chance that I might die here, unfortunately. Yeah, come on. Come on, keep spawning. Keep spawning, special. Keep spawning. Keep spawning. Oh, yes! Ugh, I barely survived that, holy crap. Yeah, I need to put more freaking cavemen on the line, because this is just obscene. And it will not get easier as time goes on. So soon enough they should start sending in the special units. These are their heavy units, which will give a lot of gold when they perish, of course, but they have so much HP. Let's use a special ability to wear them down a little bit. What I do like about the cannoneers is that their attack speed is not as wild as the musketeers. Final tower, come on. We need 4 egg automatics. Yes, excellent. Now at this point we're going to start saving up money for the next Aegis towers, because that's when the towers are starting to get good, since as you can see here we're going to be fighting the modern military. And while I am at it, I'm going to start spamming more of these club dudes. Now I don't think that this parity between a modern trained soldier with a knife and caveman should be this colossal, but what the hell do I know. What also makes this game legendary in my opinion is the music that it has. It's just so nostalgic and it's a very catchy and nice tune. How big was the human population back then? It was probably not very huge. I would not be surprised if humans went extinct with all the clubmen I've sent so far. But the lag's making this, holy crap, how difficult. Yes, there we go. So we're going to sell 1 turret and we're going to put a double turret there. It has better range and does very good damage. We don't have to fear them anymore. Plus we have a lot of clubmen to block the enemy, while the turrets do the dirty work. Okay, now we should send a few soldiers here, because it looks like the enemy is actually doing a pretty good job of breaking through my lines. Yes, having 1 double turret is not enough to completely block them out, so we're going to send a few infantry units here, the melee infantry. And as you can see here, our base, upon upgrading, instead of having basically half HP, has way more than that. Okay, let's carpet bomb my opponents. So we're going to replace all of the egg automatics that we have for the double towers. Oh, a tank. Oh, let's see what happens when just a modern infantry dude tries to stab a tank. Who would have seen that coming? But at least the double turrets are slowly weighing down this MBT. And let's try to carpet bomb one. Yeah, Abrams can be a bit resistant to bombing, so it's not an ideal strat. Okay, we have 4 double turrets now and I feel safe. So what we're going to do now is upgrade to the next era. Well, actually it's not really necessary because we don't really have the gold to use anything with it. So what we need to do now is save up 400k gold. Well, the next era's towers have a very amazing tower for 100k and we need 4 of them, so saving up that amount of money will be a good plan. Yeah, these melee infantry are just meant to be a bump in the road more than anything. Okay, so let's sell the very first double turret and let's put the iron ray tower. It shoots blue pellets towards my opponents and does a lot of damage. What makes this tower very powerful, besides the damage and firing rate, is the fact that the bullets can travel forward even after the enemy dies and hit any possible enemy behind it. So this iron ray is a very overpowered tower, and while we are at it, we're going to use the special ability, well, just to show it off primarily. It's just basically an orbital cannon that does a fair bit of damage even to impossible mode enemies. In easy mode it would have just completely decimated them. As you can see here, the rocket tower actually hit my base once my units died there, so the case will be the same with the iron ray, which has a great distance. And yeah, they hurt the enemy's base. So a way to win impossible mode at this point is just to buy way more iron rays, because as you can see here they can hurt the enemy base, and just destroy the enemy this way. If the iron ray strat fails for some reason, you can start building super soldiers, which cost 150,000, and they're extremely powerful, so you can save up for quite a few of those. They're the same as ranged units, but they're extraordinarily strong. Though at this rate I don't think I'll need any of them. Though I do admit we got very close to losing during the Renaissance era, and here's a tank! Little do they know that this will just speed up their demise. Once they do start saying out tanks, it starts getting a little bit hard to destroy their base with just turrets. But as you'll see here, it's still quite doable. Okay, there we go. 4 iron rays. Oh, oh, that base just melted. Yep, There it is, we won Impossible mode, with probably the cheapest possible way ever. So that was Age of War, a classic game, have been suggested to play and I've defeated on Impossible mode, which is nice. You even have instructions and extras here. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video, thank you for the view, and I'll see everyone in what else I plan on doing. Goodbye.